Welcome once again to the glorious Peak District, more specifically Kinder Scout, and if we're going further than that, Crookston Knoll, which is just up there. So this is a relatively last minute thing. Look at that. You might not be able to see it because of the focus, but over the last 4 or 5 days it's been extremely foggy and misty in the UK, and I was looking at the weather, I've been tracking it, and miraculously I've got some time off work when the weather's nice. So I decided to pack the bag, quickly dash to Edale, and dash as fast as my unfit legs can carry me up to the top of Kinder Scout to capture some of this. So I'm being quite greedy tonight. I've got the Canon 7D, I've got the GoPro down there, I've got the iPhone time-lapsing there, and I've got the 550D with I think it's a 50 to 250mm lens, capturing some of the mist rolling over the valley there. So I'll get you in focus and you can have a quick look at what I'm seeing. Here we are, look at that. So just over there we've got Mamtor, and you can see the cloud rolling beautifully over Hollins Cross, and you can just about make out Backtor now with the lonely tree just there. You might not be able to see it at this zoom level, but I can certainly see it. And then the cloud is rolling in between Backtor and Lewes Hill, and down in the Vale of Edale now the cloud is slowly working its way up. When I first arrived about an hour and a half ago in Edale, it was perfectly clear, the valley was, as was the Hope Valley, but thankfully I think it really has paid off this evening. I'm absolutely shattered, but it's all for a good cause. So here's the 550. I've got the cheapo zoom lens on there tonight, and I'm slowly moving it around and letting it record in certain places. Oh yeah, I do have a tent with me tonight as well. My bag is just over there. So I'm hoping to camp somewhere around here and capture more of the same in the morning, hopefully. I'm absolutely mesmerised by the views at the moment. Whew. But you know what, I think before we lose light, I think it's time to pitch the tent. All this year I've been using tarp and bivvy, a bit of a combination of the two. But tonight I brought with me my trusty old Wild Country Zephyrus 1. That's not seen the light of day for about a year, I think. Right, I'll get it pitched up. This place is calling. And everything's inside now. As always, I'm using the Thermarest Venture WV. I've got the Van Gogh Ultralight 1300, a cheapo pillow. I've got my down jacket as well with me, but I've only just bitten the bullet and put my fleece on. I was quite warm with the base layer, to be honest. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good. Hopefully I'm going to try and capture some star time lapses. We'll see how we go. Okay, so it's food time now. I've got a watery vegetable curry with some rice there. I'm going to top it off, I think. Possibly I've got some noodles for later as well. And I've got 1,000,001
snack bars as well. That's the curry that I'm eating. Tesco vegetables curry. I've got a few look what we found meals, but I fancied something vegetarian tonight. Welcome back. It's nice and dark now. Because the cloud is low, as you can imagine, there's not a great deal of light pollution, so I remembered to bring my Canon remote with me tonight, and I've got both cameras set up doing various long exposures and time lapses and stuff like that. So yeah, quite looking forward to this. It's going to be good. Coincidentally, when I was setting the 550D up just up the hill there, I've been watching a guy walking over from, not that you can see it, I'm not quite sure where I'm pointing, but I saw him walking over from Kinder Low, and I traced his light as he was walking across. I wasn't using any lights or anything like that myself, but as I was setting the 550 up just there, I saw a red light just at the top of Crookston Knoll, and well, yeah, it made me jump anyway, but he was up there, so I went to say a quick hello. He's just been walking around a little bit of the Edale Skyline route today, and he's just left moments ago to go down for the train. So hello, if you were that guy, you were from Derby and you were getting the train at 7:45. So yeah, hopefully I didn't startle you with my head torch when I turned it on. I was thoroughly shocked myself. Okay, so I've got the 7D set up doing a time lapse of the mist with a long exposure, and I've also got you can probably just see it on the top of the gritstone there, the 550D doing a star trail exposure. Good morning. Welcome back. It was an absolutely stunning night last night. I was awake until 2 AM doing long exposures and time lapses and various shots of stars, moon and the cloud skipping across the valley. I set my alarm for 6:30 in order to get up for the sunrise, but when I looked out of the window or out of the door of the tent, there was nothing to be seen whatsoever. I was shrouded in the cloud, but as sunrise approached, thankfully the cloud has just disappeared. The cloud is slowly whipping up Grindsbrook Clough now. So the sun has vanished behind those higher clouds now, and it looks like the cloud base here is rising ever so slightly. So I don't think it'll be long before we're engulfed. But it's absolutely awesome. I don't think I've had a wild camp like this for a long while in the Peak District. I've had a few walks, but it's been a long time since I've had a wild camp like this. Okay, right, enough playing with the cameras. I think it's coffee time now. Here it comes. We're about to disappear.
Okay, so that's breakfast finished with. I think it's time to pack away now. I have partially packed away while things have been cooking. It's time to chuck the tent in the bag. I'm all packed away now. And pretty much all the time I was packing away and drinking coffee and stuff like that, we were engulfed in the cloud, but thankfully it seems to be dropping now ever so slightly. But this is definitely going to go down in one of my best, favourite wild camping experiences in the Peak District, definitely. It's just a shame that Andy couldn't make it. The original plan was for both of us to come here tonight, but he had to wait in for some deliveries. Drat! Anyway, I'm going to meet Andy down at the Woodbine Cafe in about an hour or so. So I've got half an hour to walk down, miscellaneous, and then another half an hour to get around the corner to Hope. Okay, let's do it. Naturally, we've left no trace whatsoever. That's where we were pitched. Okay, let's do it. What a night. Awesome. More like this, please. Okay, so we're back down in Edale now. That was a really great overnighter. So as always, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, everything that goes with it. And also a huge thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel, because I've just passed the 3,000 mark. Huge thumbs up, people. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.